So as I'm sitting up here listening to my Bible, I was thinking, and I realized that now this is not for any of the deep people that went to seminary school or, the people with plenty of titles who've been studying their Bible since they were, in the womb, like John the Baptist. This is not for you. It's not for you, Dr. Apostolic Apostle Discipleship, Church of God in Christ, First Christian Evangelical Doctor, PhD is not for you. Okay, not. But I was just sitting and thinking and pondering on the fact that God made us out of His image. We got that. And then I thought about how He rested on the seventh day, and some people take that and they feel like we're, because He did tell the Jews to do this, rest on, make the Sabbath a holy day. However, I realized that God was our example the whole time. He was our example. He made us in His image. So He was our mentor. He was the one that we were supposed to follow and imitate. But I guess us humans just felt like the bar was too high. It was just, and so then God being who He is sends Jesus, because it kind of puts me in the mindset back to even Judges when they were like begging Samuel, like, hey, we need a king, we need a king, we need a king, we need a king. And they were just like, he was just like, why do you need a king when the Lord is leading you? Why do you need that? Well, God's like, give them their king, because they were trying to be like everybody else. They just felt like God couldn't truly understand what they were feeling. Everybody else around us in these places are doing it. Why can't we? With that being said, God gives them this. And I felt like that was almost an example or precepts of when He gave us Jesus, of course. Now, we did have Adam. Adam messed up because I know everybody want to talk about Eve real bad, but he just didn't step up. He didn't step up like he was supposed to, because that was the day where he should have really pimped, slapped Eve. But we're not going to get into that because that's getting messy, okay? So what I'm saying to you is that remember this if you don't remember anything else. Christians are to follow Christ. That is really the definition of Christianity. Followers. So you must try to be what Jesus was or Jesus is. Let me put that out there. You have to be that. We must imitate Him. I don't know if people understand. We bring the sacrifice of praise. It's literally you sacrificing yourself, okay? Because do we always want to praise? I don't think we do. Because we have good days and we have bad days. So you're not going to always want to do stuff, but it's a sacrifice. So we must sacrifice ourselves to be more like Jesus. Like Jesus sacrificed Himself, okay, for you. And He had to sacrifice Himself for you, for God. Y'all get where I'm going with this? I hope this makes sense, because I went from boom, boom, cats, okay? It's early, I didn't take my medicine yet. But the reason for this is God was the whole time was what we were supposed to look at and follow. Yet us humans with our smart selves got too uppity, like the devil did. He tried to be like Him too much. And then He had to say, let me bring this down. Because y'all get confused. Okay? So let me help y'all out. He sends Jesus. He sends multiple people before Him. But the ultimate person was Jesus. God in flesh. Because the real leader is God. Okay? Have a good day.